So that was my reaction. I know you guys really wanted to see the DNA reaction, so I hope you enjoyed that reaction. And I really enjoyed that. It was a very good video, and I'm glad a lot of people tuned in to watch the reaction. So that was my DNA reaction, guys. So finally we got to it. But I'm not going to leave this up for other people to watch. It's just a snap reaction to DNA. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again next time. All right. Well, you guys didn't see it? You didn't see my DNA reaction? You didn't see the DNA reaction I just did? DNA reaction, so. You didn't see my DNA? I just did it. It was like 20 minutes long. I just finished it. Yeah. I'm just kidding, guys. We are going to do the DNA reaction right now. I got my meeting was canceled. I have 30 minutes, and I'm just waiting for my driver to come. So I got like 30 minutes. So I thought, why not say hi to you guys and do the DNA reaction for you while I have a little time in the daytime. And plus, a lot of people miss it because of the time zone. So I wanted to say hi sometime during the day as well. But yeah, I am messing with you guys. So when we get to about 200, 250, or 300 people, we'll start the DNA reaction. I got 30 minutes to kill, so why not say hi to my lovely people? Yeah, I mean, usually I'm either in a suit and tie or I am in gym clothes, and you've never seen me in suit and tie, huh? I'm going to a meeting. I have a client from China, and we were supposed to have lunch together, but he canceled at the last minute, so I'm just waiting for my guys to come pick me up, and then we'll go off to a meeting. So welcome to Gino's room in the daytime. My job is I am an agent for Korean and Chinese companies here. I represent their business activities because they don't have a presence here. So I act like their satellite office. So I manage their business affairs from all the way from sales to admin to legal. And yeah, so I'm like a multi businessman for maybe 8 companies, 8 to 10 companies. I am not good in Chinese, but I have a lot of Chinese employees that work with me or partners that work with me. I did lose my dice pretty loose. Um, did you miss my heartbeat reaction? Okay. My heartbeat reaction, it's gonna go up. There's gonna be an official reaction. The reason I don't like posting my lives for everyone to see is because they're not as good as my official reactions. When I'm reacting on the spot, I tend to miss a lot. I'm looking at the chat, it's live, there's too much pressure. So I'm only focused maybe 70%. So, I'm not happy with it. I'd like to focus like completely and then give you my my very detailed thoughts on it. So I don't like posting it. It's not like I don't appreciate the others coming in and rewatching it. It's just I'm not happy with the product, the end product. So when I do upload a video, I want to be happy with what I give you. And if I'm not happy with it, I won't post it. I'm realistic. I can judge myself, and I want to give you some good product. That's what it is. I'm sorry you missed my live streams. I'll try to do it earlier in the day as well. So, so I can say hi to the different time zones here. So let's just hold off until a couple more people are able to join, and we will do DNA. We'll do DNA, and if we have time, I have 30 minutes. The person is supposed to be here in 30 minutes, so maybe we can do some other reactions as well. Hello to all of you who are joining in for the first time to one of my lives. I do hear you on the community posts and people that are saying, I miss the old Gino where he posts so everybody can see. And it's still summer, and I want to feel less pressure. So when summer ends, I will get back to doing regular reactions for everybody. Okay. So we're at 175. Let's say when we hit 200, we'll start the reaction. Where is everybody from? I think we have a lot of Asian friends right now. 4 a.m. in Texas. Wow. Hi, Jessica. Oh, Jess AI is here. Jess AI. Jess is probably what? 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. Oh my goodness. Indonesia, Malaysia, Poland, Canada, Thailand, Oregon, Norway, Georgia. Wow. All over the place. I can't believe my US friends are dialing in as well. That's pretty crazy times over there. But are you guys all in the Kakao Talk chats? I know I keep mentioning the Kakao Talk chats, and I agree it's not for everybody, but those who don't know about it, just give it a try. Just try getting in the. Oh, Virginia! I'm from Virginia. Anybody who hasn't tried the Kakao Talk, just try it once. If it's for you, I think you'll stick around. I mean, some people are uncomfortable with the setting, and for some people it moves too fast. But I mean, it's worth just trying at least once. Yeah, that Nuna chat is pretty wild in there. So we have this room in Kakao just for the older ladies, 30 and over, and it's a pretty wild chat in there. You didn't scare me. I've been kind of busy with work. Yeah, again, if when my clients come in from China or Korea, it's my whole schedule is dedicated to them from morning till night, so I can't engage as much with you guys. But it looks like we hit 200, so we will start. This better be good because I've been hyping this up for like 3 weeks now. I wonder if it's gonna be a huge letdown if DNA is not good. But you guys ready? A lot of people say I'm not gonna like it, but I don't know. I don't want to kill you guys this early in the day, but let's try. I'm not gonna be watching the chat while I react. Good guitars. Very poppy. English pop. Good voice. Very good recording of his voice. And it's a very low tone. Yeah. Good rap. I like how I can stop during the reaction. Listen, this is very poppy. This is very kind of like English pop. Yeah, British pop. I like the guitars that was brought in. Uh, V's voice is very low right here, and it's amazing. It's so sexy and so full and rich. And he immediately brings a settled tone to the song. He sets the tone of the song, and it's if you brought a high tone right in from the beginning, it would become like a really playful, very popish. But and I wasn't expecting this low tone of voice when he brings it in, and it kind of brings a balanced feel to the song, and I like. J-Hope is also doing that as well through his rap. He's establishing that this is not a straight up guitar song, because he's rapping in such a playful tone. So I like the beginning. Let's just re-examine RM's rap as we move on. Very good recording. Yep. There's a very unique technique they just used here. When RM says 세게, 세게, they actually mute the sounds for a second, the beat. Now this is not actually a music technique, but rather a DJ technique that we use, where we actually mute just one beat, and it creates like a sudden like silence for one beat, and they apply that musically in actual recording. We do this in live during DJ sets. I don't really like that technique, but a lot of people tend to use that. We just press the mute button on the DJ mixer when we do that. We tend to do that when crowds are cheering at one part. So you actually just mute one beat so you can hear the actual chant of the crowd during the song. So we will continue. Yes, very British pop. Yes. Yes. Good voice, Jungkook. Wait, we're gonna stop here. I don't know how I feel about the hook here. It sounds too playful. They're trying to go for an EDM hook here, like a dubstep hook, like what Skrillex does. Skrillex popularized the dubstep movement worldwide, and his is really hard hitting. But I don't know. Let me try rewinding this. I like Jungkook's his tone of voice. It's very. I've never seen him use this type of voice, but I like it. But I don't know about the hook right now. I don't like that. I think that's V singing that part. That's a pretty high note for V to hit, and he's struggling even in the recording. Perhaps they should have used another member for that note. Right here, I'm talking about. There's a lot of auto-tune here. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like. Why did they use those two sound effects like pew? Like that's just two playing around. Those are unnecessary sounds. You should have put some other sound in. Did you guys notice that pew before the hook came in? That is not a good sound to use in a professional pop song. Yeah, I don't like this hook. I like this part. I like the background music. I like the rap. Yeah, good. I like Jim's tone. Very good. Yeah, let's go. There's too much auto-tune in Jungkook's voice. Ah, no, come on. All right, let me stop here 1 second. The reason I don't like that hook is the sound is not deep enough. If you want to use that dubstep sound, the hook, you gotta bring it with some bass and some fullness and richness in the sounds. This is like the ultimate electronic sounds, and if you want to bring that, you gotta fill it up with some bass and some rich sounds, and it's not there. It's really empty. The dubstep sounds. Anyways, we'll move on. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Wait, let me listen to that again. That's amazing. That's such good recording right there. You can hear the reverb with V's recording. It's beautifully done. I mean, okay, you get rid of everything, and there's absolute silence, and then you come with this really rich, deep voice of V's, and it establishes, it resettles the song, and it calms you for a second before the next build up. But I don't know if I've ever enjoyed V's voice more than this part. So we'll just rewind it for just a little bit. Good background noises. Yeah, good. Good, Jim. You know what? I can't even tell who's singing during this. There's just way too much auto-tune. I can't even decipher whose voice is who. I can tell his. Okay, I can tell, but Okay. You guys were talking about the la la la. You know what? Honestly, the la 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 part is there's nothing wrong with it. La 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 is when I say I don't like a la la la, I'm talking when it's a more of the centerpiece of a song. Um, right here it's just 32 beats of a song right at the end, and if you put a la 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 there, I mean I have no problem with that. That's just a very minor part of the song, um, and it's just spicing it up. I have no problem with la la la. I mean, every la 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 is not something I hate. It just depends where they put it and if it's a central part of the song. But here it's not. So no, I mean that's. Don't try to guess what I will like and what I won't. But I am somewhat disappointed at the song, simply because I hyped it up myself too much, and I've been teasing you guys for the past 3 weeks about the song. But there were some very good elements. BTS's most recent song, Heartbeat. What I really appreciate is that the fact that I can hear their natural voices because they are talented. They have good vocals. They're sufficiently talented enough to showcase their natural voices. They're not like bad singers where you have to hide or mask their deficiencies. They're not, you know, a group like that. But here, you don't really get their natural voices again. And I'm always disappointed when there's just way too much autotune. And this is probably the most glaring instance of use of autotune I've seen by this group. Um, for me, the standout, absolute standout, no question, is V. His voice is just amazing, amazing. He is the MVP, absolute MVP of this song. I really wish they would continue this kind of low voice for him, um, because without him, they don't really have a low voice presence. The others are very high toned, and he stands out really well from the rest when he's able to utilize that. Apart from him, I did like who was that? J Hope. J Hope was a central figure. His rap in the beginning established the playfulness, poppiness, and it also kind of a signal that it's not a guitar-based song because it felt like it was going to go uh, guitar pop. And even at the end, I still have I can still hear J Hope. I think J Hope was the one who was doing La 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 at the end, right? So he was a central figure throughout the song. Same with Jungkook. Again, I wish his portion was less auto-tuned. Beyond that, the others were not showcased as much. Um, RM and Sugar did not stand out too much. Neither did Jin or Jimin. Um, I mean, everybody gets their own time, but for me, it was definitely those three: V, J-Hope, and Jungkook. But again, the most important thing here is the hook, which they tried to use as a main central point of this song, and I didn't really like it. It's just because they're using the wrong sounds. I think I know what they're trying to get at with the song, but it just doesn't work. They were trying to go for a more I don't know, guitarish pop, and they took out. There was no real bass line underlying the track. Um, the sound was very top heavy, more high frequencies. Um, Again, there was no richness to the hook. I wanted give me a good bass line to that hook with it, and I would appreciate. I would have appreciated it more. Okay, I can't believe that took 20 minutes just for that one reaction. Again, I have probably 8 minutes to do a reaction. Um, what is Paradise? What is it? Is Paradise a new song that just came out? Please don't tell me there's another song. What is Paradise? No? Okay. Okay. I don't know if I have enough time for another full reaction because in 5 minutes I'm going to have to run to my meeting. But definitely in the next couple of days, I will do official reactions to DNA and also Heartbeat and a couple more other non-BTS songs. I gotta get back to doing other K-pop songs as well. Um, one of my employees actually saw my reaction to Monster X and French Montana, that song. And when I saw him yesterday in the car, he was actually playing that song. So I was pretty happy that he liked that song. So my official grade for DNA is probably I'm gonna give it an 86. I didn't. That's not going on my playlist. No. I did have high hopes. Maybe that's why, but definitely not approaching the 90s. You know what I think? I think the newer BTS songs are of higher quality. I think maybe their their music options are more. There, it was more limited back then, but now they have opportunities for better collaborations or better songwriters. So I think the newer songs, especially like the last soundtrack for the game, that's a pretty nice collection of songs like Heartbeat and Brand New Day and not Dream Glow because I didn't like that song, but what's the other song? Um, so three songs out of the game OST were pretty good. And again, we're talking about an OST for a game, you know. So I think their music is improving, and I'd like to see them. Yeah, oh nine oh nine. Yes, yes, that song. Yes, man. If I listen to that song, I get that part stuck in my head all day. So let's not talk about oh nine oh nine. Anyways, I just want to say I love you guys, and I hope to see you quickly. And there's always going to be that weekly Friday night live. Um, so I hope to see you then. Wait, today is Monday, right? Monday. That's a long time, 5 days. But I'll see you soon, guys. I love you. And get on Kakao Talk if you haven't tried it yet. All right, guys. Bye. I know how to stop this now, so it's not a big red button, but it says stop all. I just have to press this. So bye.